Hello Commanders, Commander Placer here and welcome to today's live stream. I hope everyone is doing very well. Today I'm going to be doing a spot of exploration looking at some nearby nebulae. Yeah, I think nebulae. That's the plan. As a lot of you guys know, I haven't gone on Distance Worlds 2 due to the length of the actual expedition itself. It's not something I can currently commit to. So, I'm continuing my own little bit of exploration that I've been doing with Commander Minbin. So we're kind of out in the cave sector. We're doing kind of a tour of the nebula out that side. The idea being, he says, that we should build up some exploration data, and hopefully, if we can, once we get him back, we're going to look to see if we can improve some of his ranks and see how quickly we can get him to elite. Because let's face it, I've been totally spoiled by being having access to Shinrata. So yes, we've been to the Cave Nebula. That's currently where we are now. Previously, we had been over at the NGC 7822 sector. But yes, we're currently heading over to GM Cephei. That's the system we're heading to. Reason why we're going there is because, yes, as a population, so just we can kind of touch and go and progress. Then next up we'll have the North American Nebula with the Pelican Nebula, Vale East, over to the Sadar region, then the Vale West. And that's the old toothpaste one, isn't it? That's what we call that. Yep, the old toothpaste one. And then back round to the bubble, I guess. Might go via Coalsack and then come back into the bubble in that way. We'll have to give it a go, see what happens. But will I be doing all of that today? No, highly unlikely. But we'll make a decent start, that's for sure. And we'll give it a go and see where we get. But I hope everyone's doing very well today, and you guys have had a decent Monday, and it's not been too awful, because you know Mondays can be like that. They can be awful at times. Quick look to see what we've got in chat though. Happy Shrapnel, hello Hunter. Shoulder is okay. It's loosening up. I managed to pinch something. That's what's playing VR games after having weeks of doing absolutely nothing. Lesson learnt there. Kolza, how's it going? Bounty Stickman, John Gwensel, Backlap Gypsy, James Oliver, Gary Haberfield, Philip Hofer, AM Jackson, Vortex, James Moth, Jimmy Lemke, I butchered that, didn't I? Steel Soft Ever, J26, Colin Pratt, hello, yes, I am doing a bit. Oh yeah, it does look like chat's not coming through. That's classic chat, isn't it? Now, Clive, I don't think you have to be that sassy, do you? Oh, I wonder. Who knows what's going on with that? I will hopefully we'll be able to. Okay, that might have fixed it. Hunter, absolutely hilarious. Bleeding hilarious is what that was. I will say very much that we were playing some Pavlov VR, and it was possibly one of the funniest things that I have actually experienced. So very entertaining. Running around in VR, shooting people, absolutely mad. Oh, let's see what's going on in the chat, shall we? Well, I have no idea what's going on with Restream chat. It's decided that it's going to do some weird stuff. Oh yeah, Hunter, I did knife you in the back, literally. That was quite good fun. Shadow Jackets and Nix, hey, how you doing? I suppose we can get the journey underway, and I will hope that Restream chat. But the link is outdated. Please go to the. Oh, hello. I think we found the problem here. Got the wrong link, didn't I? Shadow Jackets, no, I didn't record it because I was learning. Is the best way of putting it. And it was absolutely ridiculous. But definitely, we probably will do it at some point. I have no idea how that's going to work out. But definitely, we'll have to give it a go. We'll go for casual stuff, don't mind me. Right, that should have improved things, although it is all a little bit small looking at the moment, isn't it? That's the one we're looking for. Yeah, we'll give that a go. How long until Nightbot wakes up and starts calling you J-Moth again? I honestly, James, not a clue. We'll have to see. But yeah, guys, hopefully that should be chat reasonably fixed. I would hope. We'll have to wait and see. Now, the jump range on this Anaconda is not fantastic. It's not the best thing in the world. 47 light years, not bad. So we'll have to give it a go. Armando, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing alright. Oh, this is a bad start. Oh, no, there we go. Let's head off. Oh yeah, good chat is coming through now. You're going distant ones with the 24. Oh, Steel Soul Tether, you're supposed to go with at least a 34 jump range. Otherwise you can't get everywhere. Advanced Stickman, so you went on Dovenicum with 20. I mean, the route to Kleiny is not so bad. Not what I want to do again. Good, you have boosts for the extra range. Good. But yeah, definitely full on needing some Jumponium there. Otherwise it's going to be pretty rough. Buzzard, hey, how you doing? I'm doing okay, actually. Actually feeling pretty good at the moment, so take advantage of it by doing some streaming, chat with you guys, and work on some stuff on my secondary account.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Shadow jackets. Oh well, very kind, very kind. I can't imagine the amount of exploration data that you picked up from that one, though. That would have been well worth it from that point, especially the new system. Squeaky Nima, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, bud. But yeah, definitely not going too far. Hey Tato, how's it going, bud? Nearby Nebulae. Nebulae? Did we decide on that? Nearby nebulas. Can't say that though. One thing I'll say is that the amount of time spent in hyperspace is a little bit, well, witch space, I guess, is a little bit, well, it feels slow. So I can imagine there's still a little bit of Nebulae. Is that what we decided? Nebulae. Okay. We have an unexplored planet. A single unexplored planet. Well, you know what? We can't leave that on its own, can we? We can't leave that undiscovered. Because that would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Well, Tato, we're doing it, I say, nearby Nebula. So we're doing a lot of places close by. James Games, cheers, dude. Thank you very much. I much appreciate the donation. Genuinely, thank you.
System scan complete.
Hooray! Hooray! It's not mapped. It's not mapped though, is it? So we're currently, well, leaving the cave sector on our way to GM Selfie. I was trying to really avoid saying selfie, but
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm going to do kind of minimal mapping, I think, today. I'm not in the mood for doing lots of mapping. We're going to pick the high value stuff when we see it, I think, and we'll do it that way. Like, Minbin could do with some money, but the more important thing Minbin really needs is going to be getting onto those engineers soon and cracking on with that type of stuff. But what I was thinking of doing with Minbin is some mining once we get back to the bubble, and then once we've done that, we will hopefully, I say that hopefully, be able to, what are these then? No, we'll start off this and then I guess gas giant. Yeah, I'm highly unlikely to find anything new around here. Very unlikely, because it's reasonably well travelled space. But yeah, I was thinking actually maybe might be able to get elite on trade just through making the most of these current mining gold rushes if I can get back. And that's one of the things that's encouraging me to actually make my way back. Because as we know, money is not the be-all and end-all of Elite Dangerous. Without those super-duper engineering and access to everything, because otherwise you have to dance around all over the place, don't you? Yeah, I'm not seeing much else around it. There we go. Found ourselves a little cluster of places. Yeah, alright, we'll go this way. There we go. So yeah, on the topic of key bindings, I guess. Oh, James, thank you very much. Really appreciate that donation. Thank you. But yeah, as I was about to talk about keybinds, but I'll come back to that in a minute. As all you guys know, obviously the current ongoing fight, as mentioned in the description of the stream, is it's ongoing, very much so. But at the same time, we also received some kind of positive news a couple of weeks ago. What it did mean, though, is that I had to restart chemotherapy, so it was a bit of a hard one to kind of cope with. And this week I'm feeling a lot better, so much better. We normally say it takes around 8 days for me to feel like a normal human being again. And I say normal human being, I still feel dog rough. Like really tired a lot of the time, but I can't give up on social interaction, because otherwise you find yourself in a bit of a tight spot, and that goes with everything that you do. Okay, so we're probably just gonna have one more gas giant. I would think it'd be one more gas giant, and then we'll have a bunch of stuff around it. But yeah, keybinds. For my tuning, I use the wheel on the throttle of the X52, or the X52 Pro, should I say. And for me, that works out really nicely. And fully mapped. Bosh. Done. Hunter, next round is going to start on the 24th. On the 24th of January. And that is actually going to be my last round for probably about 2 months, almost. Mad. So Shadow Jackets say that you've just got a chieftain to fight for Ployd and our supreme leader. That's me. Not doing too bad because you've never used instance previously. Well, there's plenty of people around who can help you out. And Admoth, hey, how you doing? But yeah, I always say that no one prepares you for how rough you're going to feel. No one. It doesn't happen. Commander El Mexicano, you're jumping 74 light years. Well, I'm currently doing a well, what is literally going to be a small amount of jumping around. Only 40 light years for me, but then again, it's not fully engineered and also not stripped down at all. This was originally the ship that I took with me on the Gnosis. Yes, I've not returned home since that event. Use the word event. That thing that happened. But yes, not returned home since then, but now seem to be in a decent shape to be able to get back, because what I did manage to do as I was going along, I picked up some more data, so I was able to take some rolls on the pinned blueprint for extended range on the FSD, so I managed to increase that from grade 3 whilst I was out there to grade 4. I think it's grade 4. Now what I will do, actually, I haven't actually asked you guys to yet, but please do think about hitting the like button on YouTube if you haven't already. As you guys know, it does help me out. It would be much appreciated if you did. So it's a great free way of showing support. And Philip, yeah, Ed Lewis leaving FDev after 4 years, which is mad. Considering, I spoke to him at the Frontier Expo, it was over a year ago now, and we kind of said to him, the only thing that you should really be doing is thinking about going into TV presenting, because the way he absolutely nailed the presentation stuff at the Expo, it was just absolutely spot on. We're like, well, no, you should really get into TV presenting, and that's what you should do, because you would be great at it. And he was saying that that was kind of the thing that he would love to go and do. So it must be something pretty special for him to be moving on to. And James, yeah, so he's leaving, so January is going to be his last month, so he's leaving at the end of the month. Sad. Alright, Shadow Jackets, take care, man. Thanks for dropping in. But yeah, definitely, I can't see a reason why that wouldn't be a thing, like, you know, you can do that. Other than maybe not wanting to. I mean, that's always a thing, isn't it? Deciding that you don't want to. Asteroid clusters, nah, screw them. High-level content worlds, yes, we will have a little... Lots of high-metal content worlds here. Not bad.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh. Oh, well, what have we got? So I need to bear in mind that I'm technically on the clock when it comes to my current fuel scooping, because we may be complete, but it doesn't mean that it stops heating up. But seriously, all the best to it. He's a nice bloke. Met him a few times. Nice guy. Full of personality, I would describe him as, if I were to describe him as anything. Then again, I'd say my cat's full of personality as well, so I might want to rephrase that. A really nice guy. Friendly, understands it, he speaks to him like a human being. All good. Down to earth. Okay. I think we're almost there. A couple more. One more body. Gosh, done. Oh, what's that? Oh, Waterworld. Lovely. We are going to go and map that. Definitely click the wrong button there. Go have a map. Well, apparently it's not something exciting though, so that's good. Oh, hey Kuro, how's it going, bud? How goes the journey on Distant Worlds? I don't really know what the schedule's like for Distant Worlds 2, so all I know is that lots of people have been, that's what I'm looking for, blown to pieces already. I understand Open was an absolute death trap. I caught some of Harry Potter, Besieger, on his stream, his Distant Ganks 2 that he was doing. And I watched actually a few people drop in who I know from streaming, who are regulars here. Commander Tiger was one of them. I saw him drop in, and what? Alright, Nightbot. That's a weird one. But yeah, very yeah, quite entertaining to watch in a way. Actually commented on the fact that I'm not very salty when it comes to being ganked in Open, and I didn't get salty about it. And how I said to him, no, I just bring a Viper and we'll have a fight. It'll be fun. It was. Yeah. Narieth, hey, how you doing? Made one jump in the server crash, just got home from work. Oh, Kuro. Sucks. But yeah, servers last night were pretty rough, weren't they? Like, if we're going to use a polite word. Yeah, saw the Twitch clip of Obsidian Ant get ready to jump and jumped into the black screen of adjudication server errors, which I think is it's a shame. That's what it is. I'm saying it's a shame. Unfortunately, another community event that's been marred by server problems, which seems becoming at least a bit predictable. Alex, they were a dumpster fire. I'm trying to be polite, dude. Yeah, not good. Is how that was. Very not good. Really bad. But no, things are okay. Thank you. I'm doing all right. I am still kind of coming up from the chemo. Still kind of got another 2 weeks of tablets to go. Then we're in again for more drugs in the arms. Then another 3 weeks of tablets, and then it is over for a while. I get some rest, which is going to be really nice. Okay. Let's see if we can get this just about right. I'm not convinced, actually. How many do we need? 6 probes. We'll do on the top. We'll do There. There. And there. Hopefully we should be able to get enough of the planet. I'm feeling pretty positive. Pablo. No, not that. Yeah, Hunter, no res, Pavlov. But definitely, I'm looking forward to playing some Beat Saber again, having the energy for it, and because one of the things that I've really suffered with from like the last couple of rounds of chemo is that my veins have become like hardened and scarred from it, which is really super unpleasant. Hooray! I mapped that. So it means that actually arms have been in pain constantly, which is quite unpleasant. But yeah, that's gonna be gone. They'll get better, which will be sweet. Seth, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Try really hard to mix things up and not keep saying the same thing over again, but you know what I do? I'm awful at it, so I'm sorry. I do genuinely mean it though. It's good to see anyone that turns up for a stream. But yeah, Hunter, we need to get good at Pavlov, don't we? That's the plan. Get good at Pavlov VR. Oh, we did not mean to go into that.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. System scan complete.
But yeah, definitely the plan. If we have to start doing, I don't know, start working out for it. Well, Hunter, I don't think we did that badly. We were kind of middle table for a game that I had only played that day for less than a couple of hours. So I'm going to say that, and I don't know how much time you put into it, but I didn't think you were doing that badly. I thought you were doing alright. But the ridiculous of it, I tell you, I'll try and do a stream at some point, maybe early next week, of Pavlov VR. It's going to be a very, very weird one. Not your usual levels of interaction with the audience, which, as you guys know, I'm a fan of, but it is bloody hilarious. Oh look, got an unexplored planet. Well, that's that one done. Cool, Hunter, definitely. I will do. No, Nightbot, the massacre wasn't. Just because it's important that you learn how to play a game first. I need all the help I can get. One thing that I'll say is, which is totally bizarre about it, is that you have, with your weapons and stuff, you say for example if you have a 6-shooter, you fire 6 times and then you reload. You have to pop out your what do they even call it? The reel? Not the reel. In the UK we don't have guns everywhere, alright. But yeah, you have to reload bullet by bullet. So you have to reload 6 times and then lock it back into place. And same with some of the shotguns. Good fun though. Hinterhacken, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna map this one. All right, we'll map it. It's all very, very compact, so we'll give it a go. Lots of icy bodies, which going to be not worth a lot of money. But we'll get in there the same. What we got there? Be the only gas giant. But yeah, I thought I'd take a bit of a small break from combat this evening, work on some other things, because the thing about Elite Dangerous is there are so many different things that you can go off and you can do, and you don't have to get too involved with it, I would say. Yeah, because sometimes not doing combat is like, oh crap, well, that's a pain in the backside there, isn't it? Super Duck, dude, thank you so much. That's incredible, thank you. And yeah, it has been a while. How have you been? Man, that's really generous, thank you.
System scan complete.
Well, dude, I don't know if you've been keeping up on the situation and what's been happening, and how it's all been going.
Hello there.
But a couple of... oh, Seth, thank you very much as well. Thank you. Things are... I mean, reasonably positive at the moment, I'm going to say, with the whole cancer situation. When I say positive, still got it, but yeah, it's all going. It's going along, and we had some positive news the other week, and we're taking it and we're running with it, even if it isn't in the grand scheme of things the best news. It was better than worse, better than bad news. So. Oh, this is a really long jump. Here you go. Whoa, bright star. Sasha, hello. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, currently in the elephant's trunk sector. Now one thing I would say is I was watching some of the Frontier stream today, and I did see Will manage to... Oh, it hasn't established the object. Oh, nope, it has. I did see Will Flanagan manage to almost run out of fuel in his ASP, which was top quality viewing. Magnificent Moron, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What do we have up here? Yes, Kuro. Yes, he is. And Dave, yeah. It was hilarious. It was that sudden realization. You've never seen anyone look so embarrassed about something in their entire life. And you know, I've seen some embarrassing things in my time. And he was just like, he looked so sheepish when he realized what he'd done. And then Ed coached him through it. But they had fuel rats in the chat who were like, do we have to come and get you? Do you have to come and help you out? Bless. Because
Hello there.
you make a mistake on stream, and yeah, your community's going to tell you the pieces for it. Magnificent Moron, thanks for the follow. I appreciate the self-deprecating name. Oh bloody hell! That's high metal. Is that high metal content? It's an interesting looking one. That's a rocky body. Okay. Even though we're in the high metal content signal source. Oh no, Hunter, behave. That was great. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, at the moment, I still have a very, very tight haircut, I guess you would describe it as. Or tight hairstyle. After losing hair during chemo. But it's really weird because, you know, the whole hair loss thing. Well, my hair's still growing. So it keeps popping up, and it's there. Like just more of it. There's just not as much as there was, but there's hair. Oh yeah, super dark, 100%. The exploration stuff is a lot more fun, a lot more interesting. For me anyway, I find it a little bit more, I'm going to say the I word, immersive. And Nightbot, no, it's not ginger hair. Thank you very much. It's actually grey. It's coming back super grey and like, or silver. I'll say silver. But yeah, nothing too ridiculous. Not come through like. It's really weird because it's growing back in a this weird super purple mohawk. I don't know where it's come from. Yeah, about Stickman. I think that's what we'll go for, and hopefully Mrs. Plater agrees that now I'll be a silver fox. she smiled in that really cute, patronising way that the wives do. Where they look at you and they're like, "Oh, yes, dear." Of course, there is no way that this system has not been mapped or exploricated in any way, shape or form. We got, let's pick the high metal content stuff, shall we? Let's be greedy. Yeah, I appreciate that I can just go in and do this now rather than have to fly all the way over to the planet. That makes life a lot easier. Oh, I'd like to think I'm better. Oh god, I'm about to say I'm better looking than George Clooney, well, currently anyway, because he's looking old and ropey. And all he does is he does that looking down at the ground and the looking up thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, bloody hell. Everything's super clustered together. Yeah, I did. Don't. And stairs of goats all day. Yeah! That is a weird film. I remember renting that from a Blockbuster years ago. Many, many years, obviously. Oh god, I'm just going. Oh, I think we've been. Okay, yeah, we've been hit with the bug here. Oh, bloody asteroid belts! Don't wanna scan them. Yeah. Okay. Right, so we do have something here. And it's only there, so it's alright. We got one astronomical body left.
System scan.
Done. Sorted. Problem solved. Whew. So Hunter's asking, so this new exploration mechanic, does systems scanned by others end up in your computer so you don't have to scan it? Your quantum system's not been into before and everything's been scanned. So, if you... Some systems are already scanned and mapped, and also not... Your passive range on your scanners as well is something to bear in mind. So, where you have a passive range on some of your scanners, on your discovery scanners, we used to have a passive range. Things within that are automatically discovered as well without you having to honk. That's worth remembering. So there'll be sometimes you jump into a system and things will immediately be there without having to honk. See, now I get impatient as well. This is something I have to mention. I get really impatient with exploration. Where I decide that I have to be finished with my journey. Because I'm often more about the destination than I am the journey when it comes to long trips. When it comes to actual, real life, no, it's all about the journey. What we got? Oh, I know it's going to be icy bodies, don't I? It would be nice to pick up some first discoveries on this journey. I do not think it is going to happen, though. The places where I'm going are far too well travelled. Oh, where's the gas giant then? Is there another orbital line that I'm missing? It's not behind that. Missing. Yeah, Crash is funny. I don't know, man. No, it's not. It's really bloody far away. And it's right bloody there. Got it. Yeah, fucking to Smythe. There we were, pretty much spot on that one. Got there eventually. And now, we're going to complete the first leg of our journey. And we'll hit GM Cephi.
Frameshift drive charging.
Got it. We always get there eventually, not to worry. So we get to GM Cephi, we're going to have a little bit of a touch dock. These words that come out of my mouth sometimes, they're just the wrong ones in the wrong order. So we're going to have a bit of a... we're going to dock, just casually dock, that's the plan. Not for long, Just whilst we're here. Touch dog. What's it even mean? Elephant's Trunk Mine is where we're off to. But whilst we're here, don't worry about signal sources. Oh yeah, it's going to worry about. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Fancy Stick Man, you are not wrong. You do not want to Google that. You probably don't. Oh, the same way, like I was saying when we were doing the mining earlier. Well, in the month, I said make sure that when you Google mother loads that you are Googling the right spelling of mother load, because you could find yourself in a very interesting place on the internet where you may not wish to be, or you do, depending on who you are. But yes, make sure you are spelling mother loads L-O-D-E-S at the end. I told you. I warned you. I said it. I meant it. That's it. Oh no, Nightbot, no. Yeah, Philip. It's all about that. You know, where you literally just kind of just touch down long enough that you're ready to turn around and take off again. That's it. It's more of a training exercise than anything else, you know. You get too accustomed to flying with no rules, nothing to hit you in the face when you're not expecting it. Oh no. It's always worrying when it's like, oh no, this is a bad quote, but this person's gonna get it. Oh no. No, I didn't used to feed I didn't feed them to them. I have to. See, now I'm gonna have to explain where that came from, Hunter. And people are gonna be like, "Oh, this Elite Dangerous streamer used to feed his dog's Brillo pads." That's not. That's not what I used to do. For clarity, what used to happen is, right? We used to have this super duper obedient black Labrador when I was a kid, right? This dog was absolute crap. I mean, it was just so soft, which you guys can enjoy that comment. And this dog, she super loyal, really loyal. Lovely, adorable. And when I was a kid, I actually said to my parents, and I said, you know what, April, because that was her name, and she's a really soppy dog. I bet she would do, you know, whatever we told her to do. She'd take anything that we'd eat, you know, anything that we gave her to eat, because she's super trustworthy, or trusts us like so much. And I proved this by holding a Brillo pad out, a clean one. I held it out for her, and she sniffed it. Didn't really like the smell of it, but then she went to take it off me, because you know what? If one of the humans is giving me a Brillo pad, then it must be safe to eat, is what she thought. And I obviously took it straight away and took it away. Alien Hunter, hey, how you doing? Hopefully you caught enough of that story to think that I'm not a horrible human being who feeds dogs cleaning supplies. No, Dave, she did. I then went and got her a biscuit, because it was... Oh, I was told to. Because you've got to... If you do something like that, you've got to give a dog a biscuit, haven't you? So I told her no, and then gave her a biscuit. Actually, Kuro, it's interesting that's it's not a quote. Well, I'm done looking at this. I can't bother to look for the rest of these rocky bodies because they're not worth anything. But we are going to go and land at the Elephant Trunk Mine. Seems we've got a little bit of civilization, why not go and talk to people? Because like I said, this character has essentially been out here since ASUS, and that was quite a while ago. And in case anyone is wondering as well, I do have a squadron up as well, the Seekers of Zen, if anyone wants to come and join that if you haven't already. I think most people are aware of it, and if they want to join they have already. But doors are open, even if you're on Distant Worlds, you are more than welcome, because you know what, exploration counts towards our success too. So why not? But if you are in the bubble and you're looking for a group of people to play with, you are more than welcome to come and join. Actually, Kira, I think it's just SOZ. I need to update the command. SOZ. But yeah, you guys are more than welcome to come join us on the Discord, more than welcome to come join us on Inara as well as in-game on the Squadron as well. To be honest, Squadron and Discord are the most important ones. Oh, also, yeah, actually, yeah, Nightbot's awake. Hey. But yeah, the most important thing to come join us is on Discord or in the game. But yeah, we do have a Discord where you can meet a bunch of other people who like to play the game, like to talk about the game, talk about gaming in general, and all that kind of stuff. There are other games as well that we play on the Discord, which people are more than welcome to come and join in on. We're fans of Golfit at the moment. A miniature bull terrier, 100% sure some kind of mental disability. Aww. Fancy stick man. Oh, Nightbot, what are you up to? Weapons fire threat for no, don't. Exploration. Do not try and go into a weapons fire place. Exploration Anaconda. With 2% hull missing apparently. Oh boy. I'm hoping I'm on the right side of the ring for this. If this was at Places Tyranny, our station, then it would be... Oh, it's not. It definitely isn't, is it? Oh, no, it is. Oh, no. Oh, I fudged it. Oh, God. Oh, no. No, 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 no! It's actually in the ring. Ah, Dave, it's classic me. Well, it's because I was worried about it being, well, it being on the wrong side of the ring and crashing into it. So basically what happened there is that I worried about crashing into the ring, and I was so worried about not crashing into the ring. Do you know what I did? Crashed into the ring, didn't I? Ooh. Hello. This is rather foggy. Yeah, but oh, an 8 hunter. Yeah, mistakes were made. But yeah, this is dusty as. Like, someone needs to get in here. You know what they need? They need Mega Maid. That's what they need.
Maintain heading and slow to approach speed, Commander. Permission authorized. Cleared for landing on docking bay 17.
Yeah. Mizu, how's it going? Oh, Nightbot. That's a physics pun. Well done. Now, hi Mark, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. And touchdown.
Landing successful. Docking restraints engaged. Welcome to our Commander.
No livery. Let's quick look at the remote workshop in case. See what we can get. No, we've got nothing. Can't do that. Blast. Blast. Quick look at the old mission board. Ugh. What a shithole. They're an outbreak. Oh. Ugh. Look at the passenger lounge just in case anyone wants to go home. Because there might be somebody who wants to turn around and come back, but no. Eduardo wants to visit Sirius Atmospherics. Dude, seriously, I could do it from. I just go to Robigo if I wanted to go there. Well, let's head out. Chozo, hey, evening, how's it going? Now, we've docked, we've refueled, we've repaired all, although I didn't repair integrity. That should be okay. Chozo, things doing okay? We're currently a little bit out in a rather atmospheric looking place indeed. So as you can tell, we're just leaving the Elephant's Trunk mining base. Elephant Trunk isn't too far away, Irradiated Pumpkin. We are, I'll show you the galaxy map. So yeah, we're at the Elephant Trunk Nebula, so it's not far from the bubble. 2,500 light years. But I will say that I started my journey over here. After the Gnosis was interdicted, hyperdicted, I came across the NGC Nebula, then over to the cave sector. We're at GM Cephes and the Elephant's Trunk. We are now going to set course for the North American sector. And in particular, this particular system here. It's a T-Tauri star. Rubbish. But yeah, that's another 1,000 light years. Shouldn't be too bad. Actually, I don't know why it's called the Elephant Trunk Nebula. Doesn't look very elephant trunk-like, does it? But yeah, let's carry on. Keep pushing forward. Chozo, mining, still great fun. Well worth doing. Radio Bumpkin, no I haven't. The length of the journey I cannot commit to due to my health is the answer, I guess. If I were to give an answer, which is why I'm doing my own little personal Nearby Nebulas expedition at the moment. Nearby Nebulae. But yeah, actually, no, we're an hour into the stream. Everyone who has joined since the beginning, welcome. How are you all doing today? I hope everyone's doing well, and your Monday hasn't been that Monday-ish. So yeah, today we're kind of doing a bit of exploration, moving around on my alternative account, Commander Minbin. He is very much only engineered frameshift drives. That's literally all he's done. He has been out in the black since the Gnosis incident, where he may or may not have got blown up by Thargoids once or twice. It was bad. Had no weapons, no armour, minimal shields. And now we're actually going to continue doing what we're supposed to be doing in this ship, which is a spot of exploration and travelling. And as Nightbot has politely reminded everybody, please do think about hitting the like button. As you know, helps me out. But yeah, I've not gone on Distant Worlds 2 because I refuse to commit to a journey that I may not be able to finish. Where are you? There we go. But yeah, I may not make any new discoveries at all on this particular journey. I probably don't think I will. Perhaps. Okay. Yeah, Chose, I'm definitely going to go pick up a python. Pick up a python. That's a chocolate biscuit advert reference for those in the UK. Do they still make penguins? Of course they do! Hunter, you can still buy penguins. Penguins are a type of chocolate biscuit, chocolate sandwich biscuit. Well, Hunter, the reason why you haven't seen them since your child is because adults typically don't eat them. But yeah, they're good. They're a chocolate biscuit with chocolate cream sandwich in the middle, coated in chocolate. Plenty of chocolate there. And then, something that was absolutely amazing you could do, they're similar to Tim Tams from Australia, but what you can do with them is you bite off opposite corners of your penguin. Right, you have a hot chocolate, you dip one corner in, you suck on the other corner that's been bitten off, and then as soon as the hot chocolate hits your mouth, you pull it out, you turn it around and bung the whole thing in your mouth, and it is insanely chocolatey and gooey. And that's a life tip you guys can take to the bank. It will never, ever let you down. Yeah, Mark, it is. But then again, you should have brought one with you. If you've not prepared. And also, it's only 20,000 light years to get one. As mentioned before. I mean... Nobody interesting? Yo, what up? Doing a spot of exploration today. That's what we're doing. I'm having my own little personal little expedition. Having good fun. 25p Freddo. Yeah, 25p. Outrageous. Burning Man. My first stop. We're currently on our way to the North American and Pelican nebulas. Nebulae. Get it right. And yeah, we're going to kind of stop in a system that's located in the middle between the two. Oh, yawn, sorry. But yeah, doing a small little loop. We've kind of looped around the bubble. I'm probably going to end up looping past. But we'll see how that goes. Nothing but icy planets. I am not going to bother, I don't think. I really don't think I'm going to bother. Yeah, if they're not first discoveries, nah, we're out. Well, Mark, you know what you should do? You should go on the forums, and you should create a post and say FDev no. I also imagine there probably are some out there somewhere. Hunter Curly Whirlies. You know what? Actually, with a Curly Whirly, they were always. Actually, you know what, Hunter? They're not. It's bad. 30p for one. So that is double in price, which is a bit of a... Yeah, it's madness, that. Or you can buy 5 for £1 in Sainsbury's. Look at that. Well, Hunter, the thing is that when you're a kid, everything was cheaper, wasn't it? And not only was everything cheaper, you kind of had no money, but all you wanted was cheap stuff when you were a kid. Well, at least I did. And now, when you're an adult, you've got money, right? But you don't want to spend it on cheap stuff. That weird. Come on, there we go. We better be able to scan that one. That's good. There'll be nothing behind that star. But yeah, and you guys know what I mean though. With the buying cheap stuff being, you know, a kid versus now, it's kind of spending an extra 10p on something and then like, nope, not doing that. Now I see Nightbot. If I wanted, I mean. Luckily, I have a Tesco, which is a supermarket. Other supermarket brands are available in the UK. That is very close by and has a fair selection of things that one might wish to purchase, which is junk food. Yeah, you've got options. Yeah, send me tea bags, and I tell you what, I'm sending them right back. It says that they're a type of chocolate biscuit. They are a essentially kind of like a sandwich biscuit with a chocolate cream in the middle. That, oh god, there are so many things in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna no, I can't do it. I just can't bring myself to do it. I'm just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep going. No, actually, alright, if I did pumpkin, you say that. You could literally be the person that that my wife and I always see in our local Tesco. Right? We whenever we go in there, I mean literally whenever I go in there, this guy's there, and he's just lurking around, and he's always carrying a basket full of all the reduced stuff. Always, every day, every single day, every day I have been in there. And I don't go in there every day, but every time I do, bam, there he is. And it's like, alright. Okay. Always there. And he's always got his full basket of discount goods. And no, Dave G, he doesn't work there. He might live there, but no, he doesn't work there. Dave Howarth, hey, how you doing? Yeah, like, he could potentially live there, I guess. And I just find it totally bizarre. And apparently so is Clive. So, but I don't know if what happens is he lives really local and he's friends with people that work there, and then what they do is they let him know when they're putting the stuff out, or he just, by this point, he just knows what time of day it happens, and then he appears and he turns up and he just picks up all the cheap sandwiches. Mr. Chips and Dip, hello, how you doing? But yeah, very, very bizarre. And the thing is that, I mean, what could potentially be happening is mine and his like routines have synced without us both realising it, and actually he doesn't go there on the days that I don't go there, and I don't go there on the days that he doesn't go there, and so literally, oh, this cat, we only ever see each other at the same time. So he might think that I only ever go in there for a single like dinner for 2 people at any time. That's it, just to pick some stuff up. No, I mean, to be honest, I think he's after getting a good deal, and you can't hate on someone for that. I'm just saying that it's really bizarre that it's when I see this guy. Yeah, pretty much basically I stream between 8 and 10 typically, and his dinner time is at 10 o'clock. So yeah, he gets a bit weird around this time. Clive, come here. So I can call him over and I can try and keep him quiet for a while. Yeah, actually, super dark. That sounds about right. And that's kind of, I only really pop down there where I fancy like a bit of junk food. Oh god, I really need to pick my phrases better. Clive, so what are you doing, buddy? You don't have to lick headphone wires. It's okay, mate. They look after themselves. They don't need it. But yeah, nothing but ice really, you know. But yeah, Mr. Chips and Dip, I'm doing well, thank you. I am doing all right at the moment.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Actually, Chips and Dip, I am feeling much better at the moment. It's very much take the good times when I can kind of thing. Feeling much stronger. I had a two-week break off treatment over Christmas, and it made the world of difference to me. So. See, Radio Pumpkin. I thought Toffee Crisps were always smaller than I thought. So there you go. Terrancore, hey. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well this evening. Yeah. Min been on tour.
Frameshift drive charging.
And if you guys remember on New Year's Eve, that someone attempted to track me down whilst I was mining. Well, I've got my eye on them. Just saying. Just saying, I've got my eye on them secretly. And I will find them. I have a very particular skill set. Well, okay. Look at that planet over there. Just sitting out there, all on its own. Best system ever. Well, Alien Hunter, then I'm keeping an eye on him. Keeping an eye. Yeah, see, that's one of the reasons why I typically stream in private group, because private group is it's easier for instancing, and also I'd rather not get ganked if I can avoid it. If I can avoid it, sometimes you can't. Alien Hunter, maybe. I mean, I wish I had a Hulk though, that'd be good. Adam, no bad touch. But sometimes, actually, streaming in open's totally fine. I streamed in open for 2 hours on New Year's Eve for part of it, and totally fine. Then we switched over to CQC for a bit. But yeah, it was absolutely fine. No issue there whatsoever, I would say. It wasn't... I didn't feel like I was being hounded or chased or harassed. It was just more of a, look at this person. What unusual behaviour. It was very much a bit of an indication of what people were up to. You can see some certain behaviour which indicates what they're doing. Super Duck, alright man, thank you very much for dropping in, and once again thank you, really appreciate it. Turning in at 21:22, fun life. Ah. But yeah, so for example, what I mean is that when you come to Super Cruise and you can see someone angling to get behind you, and that's... you can recognise the telltale signs of what is potentially about to go down. and from there you could actually work to prevent it, and that's what it's about. But no, I'm not being chased at the moment. Definitely not. Well, Mr. Chips and Dip, you've got a wonderful assumption that you're in the same private group that I am. Ah, yeah, Dave. Because of Indicti, they have to get behind you. They have to line up behind your ship. But there are some things that you can do to completely avoid them. And one of the things that I did was that I immediately dropped down into low wake, plot a new target for another system, and then from there jumped out. And what that does is it just adds an extra step that someone would have to do. So they have to follow your wake down, scan your wake that you've left, and then go on, assuming it even does. Yeah, Mr. Chips and Dip. That would be on my Plater account. I'm not on that account. I'm on an account with only a couple of friends. So good luck. The joy of two accounts. Yeah, having a nice, because I don't really fancy blowing anything up today. I'm doing exploration. That's why I'm doing it. I find it relaxing now, rather than just being a journey from one place to another. Because that's kind of how exploration was. It was just there was no gameplay before in exploration, and it's why I will say what I've always said. There were no experts in exploration until they released the new update, regardless of what you think. And the reason why is because there was no gameplay. I've been here before. I've genuinely been here before. It's a bit weird. What type of planet that is? Oh, it's Waterworld. Hey, Greatest, how you doing, buddy? Oh, and it's there. It's right bloody behind the star. No, not behind the star. I used to have nightmares about my Iron Man trip. Yeah, that was it's good fun in the end. Well, yeah, James, this is my point. Well, I actually have been here before. Differences. That, I say, there's no experts in exploration because the gameplay didn't exist. You can't be an expert in non-existent gameplay. That's it. It's impossible, because how can you be an expert in gameplay that doesn't exist? We are going to map this one as well, actually. But yeah, now there is gameplay to it. So to be an expert explorer, you will know the optimum pattern for using your surface scanner. If you would potentially know the quickest way in order for you to map a system and things like that, versus previously what it was, which was you jump into a system, you'd honk, you'd select the star, you'd look in the system map, go, that one, and then you'd go and fly towards it and then scan it. Not a lot of gameplay there, and that's why I do like the new exploration system. It's a lot more involved and detailed, and yeah, I know that it takes a little bit away from certain aspects of it. There's no immediate single look at whether or not a system is high value or not. But does there need to be? Some people, maybe. But not for me. Picard 2005, hey, how you doing? Oh, we got a 7 prober. I'm going for my preferred optimum pattern, which should hopefully be able to do in, well, 5 or 6. No, Picard, I'm not on Distant Worlds 2. I am doing exploration, but not doing Distant Worlds 2. Yep. See, expert in exploration. I don't believe that for a minute. But yeah, hitting the efficiency target bonus, knowing the exact pattern, especially on larger planets, and being able to hit it consistently, to me, that would now make you an expert. But you can see where we're heading. That's the nebula that we're heading towards. It's exciting. Yeah, great test. That was all right there in that one. All skill. Experience and trial and error would be my my description. Ah, Picard, nice. Go probe your previously discovered systems, because often if you do a long exploration trip, you do not want to do it more than once. Indeed, great test, you're correct. Alright, Kenshi, take care, buddy. Thanks for dropping it. Now, because these are previously discovered systems, what we do get is we get the luxury of getting to see what the planets look like. So we know that there are just essentially junk planets there. So I don't need to go and have to worry about scanning them all. Probably an empty system box things. Yep. Yeah, greatest. You're not wrong. Known for its extensive views, the plot. Classic. Terran Core, I'm looking for high value and unknown, ideally. So if I can pick up some first named, that'd be lovely, or first discovered, that'd be cool. Very, very unlikely with where I am. And because Commander Minbin has such a unique and easy to recognise name, it's not really worth worrying about getting my tags on it if I can. Excuse Clive, can you stop, please, brother? Right. I don't. Got a cat who's obsessed with licking stuff. It's just like, what is he doing? Yeah, see, yeah, I've been in this system as well. I've got 400 billion systems, and I still find myself in a place I've already been before and decided that it wasn't worth scanning. Ha.
Frameshift drive charging.
But that is the way it goes, isn't it? If you go to well-travelled places, you are going to come across a particular path that works out to be the best way, because everybody's route planner would be like, yeah, this works out about right. Because you have ranges of frameshift drive jump range where it's optimal for you to follow a particular path rather than have it every single path be a custom one. I imagine I've been here too.
Fuel scoping.
No. I know. Have a look. Not really worth it. But yeah, we're heading over to the North American sector now. 4 jumps. 4 jumps, and we've got our eye on the system that is located between those 2 nebulae. Nebulas. And yeah, I know I get corrected, but I keep forgetting. Come on, Nemesis. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good evening. No, greatest, no. No. Oh, Chozo, the thing is, you'd have to do 20 plots. Because on economic you can only do 1,000 at a time, can't you?
System scan complete. System scan complete.
That's a T-Tower restart, so we get a move on.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I suppose you could potentially plot it once, and then... Actually no, it's going to get worse depending on where you go. See, Terran Core, I'm probably going to be heading back around that way, I would say. Or a greatest. Oh, dude, early night. Good night, her greatest. But yeah, Nightbot, thank you for the encouragement. Guys, fancy hitting the like button, please do. Thanks. Not much. Also, if you're watching and haven't subscribed yet on YouTube, you probably should. Also, you should probably follow on Twitch if you haven't followed on Twitch either. Main reason for that is it's the best way of keeping track of things. What we're doing. See, look at that. It's great. Flying towards a lovely nebula. Evening, Steve. How you doing? Now.
Hello there.
Hey, Giz. Well, hello there. Thank you very much, buddy. Much appreciated. Genuinely, thank you. Doing a spot of recording whilst we do this at the same time. Just because. It's always good to have some B-roll kicking around. I'm working on what has panned out to be my longest video script ever at the moment, and it's like a 4-page essay, and I'm going to hopefully record it tomorrow and then get it edited tomorrow as well. So that'll be an interesting one. Hopefully you guys will like it. Backlight, because I'm not partnered or affiliate with Twitch, I don't have those options, so that's probably why you won't be able to.
Hello there.
Witness. Chozo, thanks for following. And indeed, hello there. Right, we're about to... well, almost at our destination. Yeah, so one of the reasons why I stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, but I am on YouTube at the same time, is because with Twitch they have exclusivity. God, words. Now, with that, what happens is you can stream on other platforms, but anything you stream on Twitch can only be on Twitch for the first 24 hours. Which, okay, yeah, sure, I could stream on Twitch, then take the VOD, upload it on YouTube. 1, extra effort. 2, not being funny. Now, I would rather watch a live stream live because you get to talk to the person you're streaming. And also with that, I would also rather I'd probably rather not watch a 2-hour video. Like, I understand that some people watch VODs, but that's what they do. But for me personally, I would rather have the live option if I could, on as many platforms as possible, so I could watch in my preferred place. I think that's fair. So yeah, so what that means is I can't monetize on Twitch, but I'm kind of okay with that at the moment. If for some reason Twitch becomes as big as YouTube when it comes to live streaming, bigger, more importantly, bigger, because I'm loyal, then I would possibly switch over, but nowhere near that point yet.
System scan complete.
Okay, we are here. We're in the system that I was aiming for. So what we're going to do, we're going to move away from the main body, and we'll have a little look at what we have going on. So we should have a nebula. Literally, oh my goodness! Look at that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And then there's the other nebula. So we are literally sandwiched between two nebulae. Lovely. Oh yeah. There you go. I mean, Twitch is primarily a platform for streaming. YouTube, video content creation, a little bit different. YouTube need to up their streaming game a little bit personally. But yeah, brilliant. Now, what I'm going to have to do is now hush down, Clive. I'm gonna do, because I kind of want to want to record this, so we will. It's fine. Oh, it should be fine. Nah, no, it's not. There's anything I could get away with running OBS twice to record. It's like, nope. Nope, we're not doing that for you. We're not doing that at all. Because apparently Shadow Play isn't working. That's a shame. Oh yeah, I mean, how often do you get like a view like that though? Okay. Record a little bit of that. Hope it's a good natural shot. I'm hoping it's going to output it okay. But yeah, definitely. That's nice. And this is why I wanted to come out here, and this is why I'm going around the Nebula, because it's some of the best looking parts of the game, especially with the new lighting system. It looks absolutely brilliant. Okay. Ugh, give up. Something's not working. What are you saying about Spielberg? He was a nightmare to work with. He has opinions about stuff. Yeah, Tant, that is me having some weird errors all over the place with things happening. Output. Recording. Actually, you know what might have happened? I was doing some other editing today, and no. I thought I'd filled up my hard drive. I thought I'd filled up my 4 terabyte hard drive with footage, and I was about to be like, oh no, what have I done? How have I done that? But no, not quite. So into the galaxy map we go. Now, the next place we're going to be heading to is going to be the oh yeah, this. Oh, I didn't do this very well. I didn't plan this very well at all. But yeah, going to the Sadar Dark region, Sadar region sector. That's where we're off to next. Not many jumps, but that's the plan. But I really want to record this footage, so we're left in this really tricky situation. Get rid of that. Capture. Just starting the output failed. Please check the log for details. Note if you know they are up to date. That's interesting, nothing's recording. But I know that I can record and stream at the same time because I've done it on numerous occasions. Not my first radio. Got an idea. Oh guys, you get the joy of me trying to work out how to do technical stuff on stream, which is kind of going to be fun. I'll talk you through what I'm doing. Why not? I'm opening up OBS Streamlabs now in an attempt to do some recording. So I am going to make sure I select myself a scene. Let's do myself a new scene, and all I'm going to have on it is we will do display capture, click done. Hopefully this will work. Give it a go. Hashtag TechFix. TechFix 1. Get hammer. No! That's never a good idea. I'm trying to... Oh, it's going to be a nightmare. No, give up. Utterly give up. It's fine. It's totally fine. Just gonna give up. Thought it'd work. It doesn't. And I'm not gonna... I refuse to get frustrated with it. What? Howard the Duck? What? Sorry, what? Howard the Duck? I hear they're rebooting Howard the Duck. Well, I suppose technically he is part of the Marvel Universe. Which is weird. Not good, though. Alright, Bandstick Man, you take care. Have a good evening. No, give up. Give up. Oh, Alan, I'm having some tech issues. Well, minor tech issues, should I say? Actually, you know what? If it's been on stream, then I've got it recorded. So we will simply download the VOD. It's fine. How does that need to be booting right out into orbit and into deep space? Yes. I don't understand the need for constant reboots. These make no sense. Othello, no, I am not on Distant Worlds 2. I'm on Nearby Nebulae. Nebulae. That's what I'm on. That's my little trip around. Alan, yeah, he came on the reboot of How to Kung Fury. Kung Fury is great. I don't think I need a Michael Fassbender version. I thought the original was totally fine. Totally fine. Nothing wrong with it at all. Dave G, no, I didn't do Distant Worlds 1. I had the only expedition I have done was the Enigma expedition. Clive, can you have a word about being mouthy and how you shouldn't be? See, now, what's your opinion on Kung Fury? Clive, is Kung Fury good? Oh yeah, now you don't meow. Classic. Ali, yes, this is live. Kung Fury was good. I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the cheesiness of it and the self-awareness, I would say. Tillo Twilight, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Commander Jason McLeod, hello. Good evening. I'm doing alright. Enigma that started a year ago yesterday, didn't it? Is that when it was? Clive says yes, Giz. He liked it. And the David Hasselhoff track that went along with it. Born Survivor. That's what it was. But yeah, the Enigma expedition that I originally wasn't going to go on because it was an expedition and I wasn't planning on going on it at all. And I was talked into it. And I was talked into getting the charity stuff going. So I actually ended up from not going on it to going on it and arranging all the charity stuff within the space of a week. Which was pretty bizarre, and we can thank Commander Scorpius for that. But yeah, and that's how we ended up raising the £5,000 for St. Jude's. It's good, that. Yeah, hashtag blame Scorpius, but in a good way, that sounds right.
Fuel scooping complete.
I don't think we've got a particularly far... No, only 3 jumps to go, so it's good. Yeah, Ricardo, that they kind of... They kind of shoot him into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which they didn't have to. That and Cosmo the dog as well. Cosmo the astronaut dog. Which is bizarre. But I will say that I'm quite looking forward to seeing Captain Marvel. I have to wait till March for that, which is good. Clive wants to go see it, but he's not allowed to. I mean, technically anything Disney could be forced into the Marvel Cinematic Universe at this point, which is worrying. But Star Wars Avengers crossover? No, it involved time travel. But yeah, how the duck? I have no knowledge of the character at all, apart from it's a duck called Howard, and that's kind of yeah. Oh god, damn, that'd be awful. Captain Marvel versus Cinderella. No, thank you. Besides, Captain Marvel would win, right? I mean, like, looks like a badass character, so...
System scan complete.
Well, Steve, I'm glad they haven't... I'm guessing they just don't want it. I don't know what they would do with it. Because J.J. Abrams did really... He took away the soul of Star Trek. It was less about them on the ship, and it was more about them on missions all the time. So...
Frameshift drive charging.
It's just far too much on planet. They never spent enough time on the ship doing spaceshipy stuff, and it was all about Spock being super powered apparently all the time. Oh no, that's right. Spock will do it. Who's the only person who can fight Khan? Ah, Spock. Spock can do that. It's like, oh. But yeah, chances are you watched the same video I have on how Disney destroyed the lightsaber. Because it went very, very quickly from being a weapon that just lops bits off to Kylo Ren fighting Finn, and things not going particularly according to plan. Let's have a quick look at the system map. Okay. Oh, does that mean there's stuff that's unscanned in here? It's there is that's asteroid clusters. Single gas giant. Okay. Yeah, gotta admit I wasn't a huge fan of the way The Last Jedi was handled at the end. Let's not talk about anything that could be classed being a spoiler, because some people may not have seen it, and I had bits of it spoiled for me, so I wasn't happy about that. But I mean, it has been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, Alien Hunter. Yeah, I mean, I understand that he was. They turned it a comedy moment when it should have been a very severe, quiet moment, and it could have been handled. It'd be like, "Oh, it's my lightsaber," or "My father's lightsaber," and been like the, "Ah, my father's lightsaber." You know, give it some of that. Yeah, and the. I mean, talking about Revenant and stuff like that, you know, talking about the old school stuff, especially Knights of the Old Republic was a fantastic series, absolutely brilliant series of games. And myself and Mrs. Plater, we've started playing Star Wars The Old Republic together, and we're really enjoying it. And the storyline and stuff is really good fun, the stuff on the planet, it's all good. So, only problem is that for me, it's still Star Wars, so it means I have to watch it, because it's Star Wars, and then there's still a certain magic attached to it, and yeah. Oh, well, it's free, isn't it? It's free unless you want to do your subscription stuff, which we're both premium players now, me and the missus, because it's, why not? It's a good bit of fun. Plus, you know, all that crafting materials, artifact weapons, ooh. But yeah, I definitely will do a Super Smash Bros. Movie, Alan. I think after the amazing movie that was Super Mario Brothers, they've probably decided to take a step away from it, from making any Super Mario based movies. The artwork of the Nebula. Absolutely amazing. Bob Hoskins, yeah, Bob Hoskins, wasn't it? Oh. Alright, Hunter, take care, buddy. Yeah, definitely, we'll get some Pavlov in. Let me know, well, I'll let you know when I'm... my shoulder's not so duff. See, Alan, you can get on, Good Old Games. Or Steam. I still have it on. I still got it sat there on Xbox. So. Yeah, Steve. The whole kind of like, you know, having your stuff in escrow, and you can't have all of your money unless you're on it and that kind of stuff. Oh, I've got it on the Steam. Oh, Alan, no. If it's stuff on Steam, then you got a problem. Okay, we're just going to get docked up, and that'll be a nice little place to call time for this evening's stream, I think. part of me does want to know if there are any hotspots here though. So we will just quickly have a look. Yeah, Giz, you know what? I've done the exact same thing. So, myself and Mrs. Plater only... Oh, what happened there? We watched A New Hope only the other day, and I was sitting there criticising it, and because I've read all of the trivia on IMDb, and I know that Peter Cushing is wearing slippers in most of the scenes you see him in, or you know that David Prowse is the Green Cross Man is Darth Vader, and he actually used to sound like this. He sounded like a farmer and stuff, and it's like ah. Oh, someone has detonated a mother load right next to the station. Ah. That's cool. Well, Alan, the station faction could be located in a different system. Yeah, Gears and the Stormtrooper that bangs his head, and they added a sound effect to it. Because I still remember the original cuts when there was no awkward CGI jabber that Han walks across. Which, why did you do that? George Lucas should just stop tampering with his films. And we're on pad 17.
Maintain current course.
And we'll take it down. Alan, no, I haven't watched The Law of Hello there. I don't think I can. Actually, Giz, it's not even Han shot first. Han shot. That was it. Greedo never shot. He never ever fired a shot. Han was just an absolute badass. All he did was go pop, blast them. He gets up, throws a credit chip to the bartender. I was like, sorry for the mess, lad, utter lad. You realise at that point you're dealing with he's a badass. He's a little bit comical, he's a little bit jovial, but he's like that, a bit cocky and all that kind of stuff. None of this really awkward head moving, dodging out of the way of blaster bolts at point blank range from a professional bounty hunter. Man, look what you started on. Look what you started me on now. Okay. Right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call the time for the stream there before I get far too down the route of Star Wars and the films and the lore, because I could just go on. I'm very opinionated about it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. So I want to say thank you very much to everyone who's been watching today. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. I intend to stream tomorrow as well, same kind of time, 8 PM till 10 PM GMT, so hopefully I will see everyone then. But do remember, make sure you hit the like button on the way out on the stream. Also make sure that you follow on Twitch and you subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. And I will say once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.